Hey guys, it's me again. I know I said that I was gonna do like a financial aid video today, but I just can't do it. And honestly, at this point in time, it's like August basically. Financial aid 100% should be taken care of already. And it's just kind of boring. Like, if you guys have any questions, like I always say, leave them down there. Leave them in the comments. And I will, if it's financial aid, I'll probably just comment back and explain. But I know that like YouTube videos stay on YouTube forever, and like next year around April, when you should be doing your financial aid, like they could be needing advice, but I just don't know. I just can't do it. So I decided I'm just gonna do. I have a little piece of paper with like little notes on it. I'm just gonna do a little thing about like college life and things that I noticed. I visited my school, Bowling Green State University, 800 billion times. I swear. I was up there. So I started looking at that school sophomore year. It's basically only the only school I've ever really loved and considered. And so, um, I notice things, and I know people who go to school up there, and they've told me things, and I feel like I have a pretty firm grasp on it. So I'm gonna start out with the type of clothing because I feel like I kind of misled you guys in my clothing haul. People don't wear like in high school where you're like, oh, are you wearing Hollister? No, like people don't care what brand you're wearing. People probably aren't even gonna notice if you're wearing like, I don't know, thrift store stuff or like Goodwill stuff. No one's going to notice. And like most people wear sweatshirt and sweatpants every single day. Obviously not if you live in like a hot climate, but like that's all you wear. Like I didn't see. I was in the cafeteria for lunch during lunchtime, and there were like real legitimate college students surrounding me, and I didn't see like one girl's hair down. Like, look, my hair's straightened. That would be odd. Um, and I feel like I just kind of misled you guys because I had blazers in there, and I had like cute tops and stuff like that. I didn't have a ton of t-shirts or sweatshirts. You saw the pink sweatshirts, which is definitely like way more on the track of what real college students wear. The reason I bought that stuff is because I plan on rushing and I plan on being in a sorority and everything, and I also have a lot of the sweatshirt and sweatpant things already. Like, I'm in my living room, so I'm not going to show you my closet, but I literally probably have like 15 sweatshirts, and that's not an exaggeration. Like, between hoodies and like, what I guess hoodless sweatshirts, I have so many, it's unreal. And I have like two pairs of yoga pants and like five different sweatshirt or sweatpants. I already showed you one sweatpant that I got from Victoria's Secrets. And I just don't need any more. I just didn't want you to think that people are going to go to class all dressed up because they're not. They're literally going to roll out of bed and crawl to class. Moving on, you're probably going to want your own coffee maker only because I know that there's a Starbucks on my campus, and I think there's like three locations. I really like Starbucks. It's also like $4. You need your own coffee cup because you need to make your coffee yourself at your house or at your dorm or your apartment or whatever, and bring it because there will be a coffee place on campus. Might not be Starbucks, but it's going to be expensive. And I know someone gave me the bit of advice that they literally spent so much money on coffee the first semester that it was like terrible, and you just don't want to do that. Like, think about it. I could have up to probably 2 cups of coffee a day. Sometimes I'll drink it in the afternoon, but I really don't. Like, I'd say 2 cups in the morning is probably my max typically. Can you imagine how much money that would cost? Like, you just need your own coffee cup. You need your own coffee maker. I have a Keurig, which I love, and they're the best things ever, but they're totally like $100 literally. So I would understand if you don't want to get that. Um, and make sure that your coffee maker has an automatic shut off because I know a lot of schools require that because like being a fire hazard and everything. Um, Roommates is another thing I wanted to talk about, and someone asked me like, you said that you're best friends with your roommate, yada yada yada. What if me and my roommate don't get along? And I think that you should definitely get along with your roommate. Like, you don't have to be friends. To be friends is not the same thing as getting along. Um, just like you don't want to feel like you have to hang out with your roommate or anything like that. Like you shouldn't have to feel like you have to be best friends or anything like that. Like probably the first week, yeah, you're probably going to be pretty close cuz they might not know anyone on campus, you might not know anyone on campus. So who are you going to go get breakfast with? You're going to go get breakfast like with your roommate and one of your floor mates or something like that. But as the year goes on, if you guys are like drifting apart and like you guys like okay, you're friendly, like you say, "Hey, how was your day?" whatever, okay, and then you shut off the light and go to sleep. That's typical. Like people who find their best friend as their roommate, like that happens and that's great. Do not like hesitate to be best friends with them, but don't expect it because then you're just going to get like your hopes up and you're going to feel forced into a friendship that you may or may not really want. So I would say like um, to expect a lot of closeness in the beginning and then kind of drifting apart in the like middle to the end because like you guys are going to find other people who you match more and it's totally alright and don't feel freaked out. You don't even have to talk to them the next year. You may find a different roommate that you want to room with and you might never even talk to them after that. But that's totally typical and don't feel like scared that they're going to be upset if you want to room with someone else if you guys aren't the best of friends because they probably want to room with someone else too. Um, there's another thing. Everyone's heard of freshman 15. Um, I would much. I do not want to gain weight. I definitely want to lose weight, like a lot of weight. That would be terrific. But in my opinion, I'm not really that concerned about it because my the cafeterias at my school, they're like I think there's three. There's three, I think. That's probably more than that, but the three that I think there's three that I really like. Um, they do have like a lot of options and like a lot of healthy options, and I'm just not that worried about it because we have like a really good rec center, like a recreation center with like a workout room. There's like two pools. There's like rooms to play like different sports in and everything like that. In all honesty, like I don't think I'm really going to be spending my money on pizza and stuff like that. I'll probably be spending my money on, like some fun activity or whatever. I just don't think that you should really be concerned about gaining weight because people who do gain weight, they're probably just like the type of college student that sits on their computer all day. Um, because you should be able to take advantage of your recreation center. So I wouldn't really be that concerned about it. Um, Someone asked me if I was rushing the other day. If you guys don't know what rushing is, it's like it's basically the process of becoming a member in a sorority. And yes, I have mentioned it before, I think, so I'm not sure why they asked, but I am 100% rushing. I am so excited. Now, I'm not saying that I'm rushing, therefore I will be in a sorority. Like, I can get up there and be like, man, all these people are crazy. I don't want to be in a sorority with any of them. Um, or I could go up and be like, wow, these girls are like the best people ever. I totally 100% want to be in the sorority. I'm not going to really talk too much about this subject because I plan on doing like a whole segment when I'm actually rushing to give you guys real advice that is like definitely good and solid. But I am planning on rushing, but that's really all I have about that right now. Um, Someone asked me about, I think these are all in the same category, like birth control, sex, drinking, and parties. Um, Someone asked me what type of birth control they could use. I mean, any kind of birth control. I guess there is there's the shot, which is a shot where you get it every 3 months. Personally, I have been on the shot. The hormone levels and stuff they just weren't right for me because it literally made me crazy. Like my mood swings were everywhere, and it wasn't right for me. That doesn't mean it's right for you. But if you don't want to take that trip to the doctor every 3 months, like because you might have to go to your hometown doctor. I don't know. Um, I think that you should get the pill. And as for brands, I don't really know. Like, I use Yaz just because my mom used Yaz, so I'm on Yaz. I know that some brands do work as an emergency contraceptive. Like, okay, you take one a day, and then let's say you forgot to take it 2 days in a row, which I don't know how you would do that. I'm pretty like accurate on taking it. That if you take like instead of just taking one, if you take 3 the day after you have sex, then it'll work on as an emergency contraceptive, like a Plan B pill or whatever. So if you want that, you need to look into brands that work that way. Sex. I have heard, obviously I don't know yet because I'm not there. I have heard that sex is a little bit more prominent um, in college, only because like let's think about it. Like seniors are like, I'll be 19, so I'll be 20, 21, 20. I'll probably be 22 when I'm a senior. So like it makes sense that sex is a little bit more prominent in college and everything like that. But that definitely doesn't mean that everyone's having sex. It's just like high school. Like some people are, some people aren't. I know that a lot of people think that guys are going to expect a lot of things quickly or whatever. And yeah, if you meet them at a party and you guys are drinking together, they're probably going to expect something. But not every guy that you meet in class that asks you to go have coffee wants you to have sex with them. Well, I mean, they might, but they don't expect you to right away. Um, so that's what I really have to say about that. I think um, if you if you are willing to have sex, like if you're not waiting till marriage, you should probably, if you're not already on birth control, I would talk to your mom about it, or since you're probably 18, you could go talk to your healthcare provider without her, and just get on it before you go, so that you do it at home. Um, You'll have to get like your prescription transferred to a pharmacy up there, I think. I don't really know how that works. My mom will probably do it for me. But you need to get on it if you're not planning on staying abstinent, or if you are willing to not be abstinent, if you feel like that may occur. Drinking, I never drank in high school. Like I literally didn't go to like one party at high school. Um, I wasn't really in with that crowd. Um, I think people just I thought it was kind of stupid. Like I'm not saying I've never like had some fruity frozen drink. Like I have, but I just I'm not a big drinker. So I guess what I would say is if you are a drinker, first of all, you want to think um, if you're like at a sorority or a fraternity party, you have to think that like everyone around you're gonna see again, especially if you're in a sorority or fraternity, because you're gonna see those like you're gonna do activities together. So if you don't want them to think you're an idiot, don't act like an idiot while you're drunk. Two, people get raped. People get taken advantage of, and it could 100% easily be you. Like, not if that person is willing to rape you, they're not gonna care if you're passed out. They're not gonna care if they drugged you. So I guess what I'm saying is either like come to the party and like bring your own beer from your dorm if you're allowed to. Keep beer in your dorm, or like pick some up at the convenience store, or make sure you get your drink yourself. Don't, in my personal opinion, like if it's in like a punch bowl and stuff, I would not personally drink out of that. Like I'd ask the people there because they're gonna have beer somewhere else that um, like those red cups. Everyone's heard the song Red Solo Cup. That's kind of scary in my opinion. Like if they're passing out like beers that like clearly have not been opened, or pop can things where you just have to click the tab and it's open, that is way more safe than someone bringing you something in a red cup. Um, if they 100% are not willing to give you like something that's opened, or they just don't have, or something in a bottle, or they just don't have it, go get your drink yourself. Do not put it down. If you put it down, go get another one. It's not your beer. You're not wasting your own money. Um, as for parties in general, I do plan on like having fun and everything like that, and I am going to be in a sorority, I hope. So I feel like I probably will attend some, and I think if I see anything weird, I'll definitely make a video on that. Um, but I'm not a real crazy person. I'd rather like go bowling or something. But I guess I will have to like make a what I found out while I was really in college video. So this is hitting the 15-minute mark, which I always seem to do. Um, my dog's like cleaning himself over there. Say hi, Brutus. Brutus. Say hi. Oh, we can't see you. Hi. Hi. Oh, okay. Sorry, he's like not camera shy at all like my rabbit. He's so friendly. He actually makes me mad because like he's not trained to not jump on them, and I don't really care if my dog jumps on me. But anyways, I'm rambling. So, well, this is my video for today. I will be doing one tomorrow. I don't really know what it'll be on yet. I don't know. But I guess I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, comment and whatever, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.